day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. As days go by, we're gonna fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. As days go by.
Hello, and welcome back to the CHS Pulse. My name is Caroline Cree.
And I'm Jen McNiff. We have a great show planned for you today. You know, Caroline, if I had one talent, I wish that I could sing.
Well, anyone can sing. It's just like talking, except longer and louder, and you move your voice up and down.
Yeah, but I want to sing well, like chorus. They recently took their talent all around the streets of New York City, performing in some amazing locations.
Hey guys, we are singing at Radio City Music Hall.
Where else?
Oh my God, Riverside Church, the United Nations, the building of the Empire State of Mind in New York City.
Look me in the eyes, and I keep you in my heart. And my heart is where you are. I still think of you. I want to come.
At the Riverside Church. Pretty epic. Just sing it. We just killed it.
You just sang a solo. Oh my God, that was so crazy.
Collaborating in the same and crap, whatever you do with your shield something. Grab a hold on your tag team, follow like a hawk and do your left, you put it. And I go to the street, like a bamboo.
Oh, she's crazy.
Rude. That boy, cute as can be. Summer days,
It's really fun. Sang songs. I love choir.
What an amazing experience for that talented group of singers.
Hey Jen, what's white, black, runs really fast, and 5 letters long?
I don't know, but you know who might? The the New York Times Mini Crossword Club.
They solve crosswords in record time. Let's see how they do it.
The club has only been around for a few years. It really started to gain some traction once Schoology came into the school and was able to create the club kind of in a virtual space. And it was nice. We didn't have meetings, but everybody could participate when they wanted to. And it's continued that way since we started it.
I found out about the club through other people that were doing it, and I saw that on people's Chromebooks that they would have posts about it, and a couple of friends, you would see their crossword times, and I said, I do these every morning, I would like to get involved too.
I don't think anyone actually told me about the club. I was just looking for the Schoology page for a different club that I was trying to find, and I found this one. And I decided to join because I've been doing the mini crossword puzzles for like the past 3 years, and I really liked them.
I found out about the club last year in Ferg's English class. He just told the entire class about it and encouraged us to join.
NYT Mini Royalty is the elite, those players who have registered scores below 10 seconds. we've got Emma Sheldon, we've got Crystal Yoon, we've got Catherine Healy, Luca Battlejob. We've got some winners who have really registered some impressive times.
I think my personal record is probably 19 seconds.
So far this year, my PR is 22 seconds, but the best I've ever done is 18.
My PR is 13 seconds, and I actually looked it up the other day. It was sometime in March of last year.
I've done 10 seconds on several occasions, so technically I guess I wouldn't rank myself as part of NYT Mini royalty. I'm going for it every day. I'm always waiting for that time when I'm going to hit it.
I actually joined the club at the beginning of this year, so the beginning of my senior year, yeah.
I guess I had been doing the New York Times Mini with classes on occasion for a couple years before then, so maybe it's been in existence in some way, shape, or form for about 5 years.
I've been in the club since the beginning of my junior year.
This is my first year in the club, but I have been doing crossword puzzles, like the mini ones, for the past 3 years.
My favorite thing about the club is the diverse group of students who contribute, not just students, teachers as well, in fact. And it's a great place for people to, one, share the time that they got on the mini that day, two, just kind of have a place to put a clever comment or shout out to a friend who did well on the mini. So that's probably my favorite thing about it.
My favorite part of being in the club is because it's a very healthy competition, and every morning you're always looking to compete against somebody else, which is a lot of fun, and just looking to better each other's times and kind of make some small friendships with people over the computer that you wouldn't even normally see otherwise, so it's kind of nice to just have that sort of access to do that.
My favorite part about it is through like the hints in the crossword puzzles, you get to learn a lot of new words. Like I learned my favorite word through this, and also you just learn new things. Schwa, it means the unstressed central vowel of a word.
My favorite part of the club is just seeing not only what times other people get, but what other funny things they have to say about the day's puzzle.
Now that is impressive. Hey, Caroline, was eggs on your grocery list?
Yeah, was skydiving on your eggs list?
Of course. But the real question we should be asking is,
are you on the list?
Did you ask me a question? I wasn't paying attention.
I'm so confused.
This week's segment of the CHS Pulse question of the week is the list. Let's see if you are on the list. So you're on the assembly team, and you were also on this list. So after you came home, how did it treat your family? Did you buy a new dog? Like, how did it all go?
After I came home, I thought about the assembly, and I decided I wanted to make a change in my life. So I turned a new leaf, and I was nicer to my parents, and I bought a dog.
Thank you. All right, so we're here with Connor Cadden. You know who he is. You're on the list. So obviously you got a nice beard going right now. Did you shower this morning, and did I make my bed? If so, what color?
Yes, I did shower. Did you make your bed, or did I make my bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Color?
Blue.
Thank you very much for your time. Let's go. You went on that plane. Next thing you know, the thing is coming up in the air. You get a bird going there. And then you bought a new pair of shoes a few weeks later. So how has that impacted you, and what happened on that one?
I was just really feeling the shoes. They were looking nice. That plane ride was a little scary and all, but I'm fine now. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
All right, thank you. So actually, you were, what's your name?
Liam Reese.
Oh, that's funny. Liam's on the list. So Liam, obviously, a few weeks in advance, you got that the big game coming up. You got the shoes, you got the swagger. How you plan on using that to your advantage if you woke up this morning and your hair was just a mess?
What? If my hair was a mess, I don't know.
What about the big game?
What big game?
And when it yeah.
What big game?
That concludes this week's episode of The Pulse. Come back tomorrow for The Beat.
And go look at the Decade Recap, hosted by none other than Kate Gallagher.
Thanks for watching CHS. Have a great week.